everyone. We're going to be learning about adding and subtracting fractions today. But before we do that, we need to get to know each other. I'm Miss Brown, and I'm studying to be a teacher at Iowa State. What are your names? Let's start over here.
I'm Lucy. Michelle.
And I also want to know your favorite subjects. Mine is math. Lucy?
I like English.
English?
I like PE.
You like PE? Do you have a favorite part of PE?
I like to play games. Basketball.
Basketball? Basketball is fun. It's great to meet all of you. So, like I said, today we're going to be learning about adding and subtracting fractions with the same denominator. A fraction is a part of a whole, and we're going to be using circles like these to represent our wholes. So the denominator, which is the number on the bottom of the fraction, tells you how many pieces the whole is divided into. So our whole, this circle, is divided into 4 pieces. The numerator, which is the number on the top of the fraction, tells you how many pieces of the whole that you have. So how many pieces do we have?
3.
3. So we're going to color in 3 pieces for our first example. 1, 2, 3. So this circle shows the fraction 3/4. Does everybody see that? Okay. So let's take a look at another fraction. Can anybody tell me which number is the denominator?
8.
Great job. So our whole, this circle, is divided into 8 pieces. So then which number is the numerator?
1.
Great. So we're going to color in 1 out of these 8 pieces. So that shows 1/8 of our whole. So to add fractions, you add your numerators together. So let's look at this example. We have 3/8 plus 4/8. So our circle graph, we're going to start out with 3 out of the 8 pieces shaded. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 out of 8 pieces shaded. Does everyone see that? Okay, and now we want to add 4 more. So we're going to take our second color, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we've added 4 more pieces. So when we take 3 plus 4, we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. So our answer is 7 out of 8 pieces, because that's how many we have shaded. Does everyone see that? All right. So now we're going to try an example together, okay? So here's one. You guys get to pick 2 different colors. Any 2, as long as they're different. They have to be different colors. Okay. So first, we're going to start, we have 1/6, right? So we're going to start with 1 out of 6 pieces shaded. So everyone shaded 1 out of your 6 pieces. Great. Okay, now we're going to add 3 more pieces. So we're going to shade in 3 more. So now we have 1/6 plus 3 more 6ths. So how many does that give us?
4.
4 out of how many?
6.
Great. So let's write our answer just like I did in this one. So 4. Yep. Awesome. Can anybody tell me which one is the denominator of your answer?
6.
Great. And the numerator?
4.
Great. All right. Now, we're going to move on to subtracting fractions. So to subtract fractions, you subtract the numerators. Just like in addition, where you just add the numerators and leave the denominator the same, subtraction, you just subtract your numerator. So first, our circle graph, which represents our whole, is going to start out with 5 out of our 7 pieces shaded. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we're going to take away 2 of the pieces. But obviously I can't just take away 2. They're on the paper, right? So we're going to color over what I already colored in a different color. Does that make sense? Okay. So we want to take away 2 out of our 7 pieces. So I'm going to shade over what I already shaded orange. I'm going to shade purple. So for this one, we're going to look at what's left as just orange. So we have 3 pieces left, right? So 5 minus 2 is 3. So we have 3 out of our 7 pieces left over. So 3/7 are left. Does that make sense to everyone? Awesome. So let's try one of these together. Okay. So first, we'll start with 3 out of our 4 pieces shaded. Great. Now we want to take away 1. So to do that, what do we do again?
Color over.
Great. So we want to color over 1 of our pieces. Makes a very pretty color, doesn't it? That's okay. So how many pieces do we have left over?
3.
Close. But we want to look at how many are shaded, right? Because this one is part of our whole. But we started with 3 shaded ones. And we took away 1. So how many are left over that are still shaded?
2.
Great. So our answer is 2 out of how many pieces?
4.
Great. So can everyone write that? Awesome. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. So now you're going to try some on your own. Does that sound like a plan? Okay. So I'm going to give you these. And I want you to write your names on them, and you can use the crayons to write your name. And you can pick different colors if you want.
Yellow doesn't show up very well.
Okay. You like your colors? Everyone like their colors? Okay, good. So let's try these ones on your own.